Hey, Knifewear Garage Sale is almost here. Starts on May 16th until 23rd. Here are my top 5 knives that I'm gonna unbox today. Knifewear Garage Sale started about 10 years ago when Kevin went to visit a lot of blacksmiths and knife makers in Japan and found a lot of very unique pieces of knives that usually we can't really carry them at regular basis. He brought them back, and that's how the Knifewear Garage Sale started at. Despite the name suggests, Knifewear Garage Sale is all about very unique knives, one of a kind, and great deals. And this is also exciting. We haven't had full capacity at the stores in the last couple of years for obvious reasons, and this is the first year that's coming back to full force. And also, there's a whole bunch of knives, exciting items available online, and we'll be doing live streaming all week long. As I mentioned, these are my top 5 favorite knives in this spring garage sale. Let's take a look. Number 5. Tsunehisa VG10 Stainless Damascus Kiritsuke 210. This beautiful Damascus finish knife at $388 with beautiful oak handle. If you're given a knife like this as a gift, this is a beautiful piece. Easy to take care of, and it's got such great look to it. I picked this one because it is relatively easy to take care of. VG10 stainless is great steel and looks fantastic. Number 4. Hinokuni Sakai Shirogami Nakiri, $192. Sakai-san is a relatively young blacksmith who makes these knives. He learned all the techniques from the Dai Nishida-san in Kumamoto. He's making these knives in the Kumamoto region as well. Great thing about this is that it's relatively affordable with the Kurouchi finish and a carbon steel. This knife here is a carbon steel knife. So if you do not like the knife become rusty, do not get this one. But those of you who like to care for the carbon steel knives, this is a fantastic deal. So this white carbon steel will hold the edge very nicely, takes very good fine edge, and relatively easy to sharpen. Number 3. Akira Sasaoka Shirogami Damascus Yanagiba 240mm. Akira Sasaoka-san is this sharpener in Tosa area that masterfully sharpens this knife here. White carbon steel, again, it makes it relatively easy to sharpen. It's got a beautiful Damascus finish and a really nice wide bevel so that it slices your sashimi very nice and easy. This white carbon steel Damascus Yanagiba is $356. This shape is called Yanagiba, and it is primarily used for slicing a raw fish, making sashimi and sushi. It is beveled only one side, and it is flat, or it has a little bit of concavity in the middle. Number 2, Yoshimi Kato R2 Hishime Western style handle Santoku with beautiful stabilized maple. This type of hammer pattern, we call it Hishime. Basically what that means is that the square hammer patterns. Instead of like round hammer patterns like you see on the other knives, it is a little bit more square shaped. It is very interesting pattern. R2 makes it so great for any kitchen knives. Will hold the edge very nice, and it will sharpen them like a carbon steel. Beautiful stabilized maple handle here. Each one has different finishes. It represents natural grain of the wood. We only have 4 of these, and each one has very slight different grains on them. Yoshimi Kato-san is such great blacksmith. We do have knives from him, quite several different lines, like Masakage Yuki and Masakage Koishi and Masakage Kiri. He's a master blacksmith. Now he's trying to do something slightly different than the traditional steels like a carbon steel. These are again made with SG2 high-speed powder stainless steel with beautiful Tsuchime or the square pattern Hishime on them. It is $689. Number 1. Satoshi Nakagawa Aoichi Mizu Honyaki with Jihada finish. I'll explain what that means. This knife is forged by Satoshi Nakagawa-san, relatively young but very talented blacksmith from Sakai. This is made with the technique called Honyaki with the blue number 1 carbon steel. Honyaki blades are very difficult to make and the failure rate is quite high. They are made with one piece of steel with slight different so-called differential heat treatment technique. You have to be masterfully skilled in order to create the blade like this. Jihada finish is, as you may be able to see in close action, although this is not the Damascus layers of steel, you will be able to see very subtle layers of steel. So Jihada is type of finish that to showcase this a grain of steel. Although this knife is not made with Damascus or layers of steel, it is a single piece of steel, you can see the very subtle lines along the blade that showcases the all grains of steel. This masterpiece has such great nice taper on the spine towards the tip, very thinly grind at the edge here, and look at a beautiful hamon, which is where the differential heat treatment, the thicker clay sat. This piece is $2,900. What are you looking for at this garage sale? Let me know in the comments below. So just a reminder, garage sale is from May 16th to the 23rd in stores in Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, and Ottawa, and also online at knifewear.com. So if you're looking for some very rare items to add to your collection, or simply looking for your first Japanese knife, this is the great time of the year to do so. So stay tuned for more videos and live streams, and see you at the sale.